Still in okay, you know. Me and Anna made the standings and so as it stands now, the FIFA mobile. You both knew the importance of the matches. And if a sporting CP in a bed, Wabo blessing, Leipzig Dano, draw Pombo, in fact, 0 points on Kofun Wokita in the Champions League. And it's very surprising what the eliminating that is eliminating stages in elimination in what the assistance now 0 points, but sporting CP they can still qualify.
Okay.
They can still qualify because we're 10 points. 1-1 little bond there. That is 6:45 and 4:45. Into never sure how that game and so Obotum na wako. And I would go for a CP away win or draw because of the poor form at Leipzig no woman. Shakhtar and Brest and so I also Obotum na what that way in there. And Brest has been very surprising this time. Picking some points to be an conquer for anticipate Obotum wafa in the FA. I want to knockout faces no Obotum wako playoff now can be 18 points in Okita.
Okay.
18 points. And if you know that first 18 mo crowd Okita 18. It's a breast and also the 9th and so 18 I bet you can just imagine. I also want to give me a one that I think it's very exciting. When we go away to Shakhtar in recent years in the competition hasn't been they haven't been that convincing and so Shakhtar Donetsk can of course I also what that as 4 points per Okita so far. So I would give it a breast away win or draw as far as that fiction you're concerned. See, it should 1.5. I think that on your bad. It should be a straight win for Arsenal. It should be a straight win for Arsenal with the poor form winner in the Premier League, the inconsistent nature. No, me sure that Senke you them come 6 seasons back. Okay, Arsenal fan be happy there. What that baby a what no, but because of how Arteta already believe in Aberdeen, you know. What even inside the top 4 crown, people are not content with it. They still want more there Arteta. And an Arsenal team no want to na when you be na one fan count. And in the UEFA Champions League they've been performing that well. Say the top 4 and top 8 now. What the 5th position with 18 points as well. And they will go to na wild game. And I expect them against Dynamo Kiev today. Arsenal should carry the 3 as 1 point. Celtic and so a win or draw over Young Boys. Milan against Girona, may call for a straight win for AC Milan. I also want domestic form in it, but in the UCL, no, I expect them that they should make a very good case for themselves under the new manager now. So a straight win for Milan over Girona. I also want to struggle this season in all competitions. There, one for the 3 as 1 point. Real Madrid should win over Salzburg 9 times. So Sparta Praha away. So a straight win for Inter Milan, a straight win for Real Madrid. And then Milan win over Girona, Celtic win or draw over Young Boys, Arsenal straight win over Dynamo, Brest away win or draw, and a Sporting CP so away win or draw. So here, major 2 matches home. That is Bayern Munich on the Manchester City game. And so them under the Mutu Barcelona for the man and the Sumotu Bayern Munich for no for. The one you're very cautious about the game no walkable against that is Feyenoord. On a sounds here an away fixture. Or sounds an away fixture. That is why Feyenoord. And they buying from walkable. And on paper they are supposed to be overwhelming favorite. But if a company will could be ahead of the fixture now, on our midfielder will grow a bit complacent. Seems there it's Midoka Kelly Abanafa. And the company never no commander tell in order to do my wonder or chemo on the table no point. Moon mind over winning 6 matches on an target. But if you don't take care, if you don't pay attention to the table and see who is following you, the dynamics now, and then I mistakes be. That is where I disagree with him saying that on share how things are standing now as far as the UEFA Champions League face no or your concern. And if I buy me a pair, I wanna order the top 8 in my bed. They are not part. To the outside at the 12th position, and then they go what that will get just that is 12 points. 12th position or that will get 12 points. Still qualification is within their reach door. And over to know about against Feyenoord. And if Feyenoord that even when they were down against Manchester City by 3 goals, no, we saw how they came back. Obi Bekele find the City one hear him, but they had to take advantage. Yes, when the opponent is in struggles or problems, take advantage never for points. And they did that to perfection and what they back. What about it? Wabinya? That's 3 goals. So going to play against them, was they extra careful, especially when your manager is growing this complacent. And yeah, now I can influence the selection of the Babisha final in there, and they enjoy the game. They control the game. They tend to put the ball on the turf and then also swing some nice passes among themselves until they find the final space. Or be attempted or be punished you. So that is the style of final order for what they been for Bayern Munich and so they are overly reliant on Jamal Musiala and then also Harry Kane. In games that these two players decide not to come into it, they really struggle. Few years and a few days past in the year there, Leroy Sané and others also all try there. Wally or 100 but actually the goal scoring chart now. It is either a certain Jamal Musiala giving the assist or Harry Kane leading onto them party a bit. In your mom on farm, so that's about it with them game, And if a PSG na Manchester City no so it's at the Parc des Princes. The one of game, and away fixture for Manchester City. You know how I want to celebrate. This year they honestly in ye. This year anka say borumi. Ebeka the honestly in ye year 2025 year no. Onu nkofune din ye pa ebeka the nyoma all of another mohon nka kankra. But traveling away to a certain Paris Saint-Germain team, I also this year on treat one that's bad at all. I bet ebonde obey a bit of game of equals. Senko oye last season and last season's back nka mako straight win for Manchester City. But the recent struggles are wafum. And the quick switch in former all of a sudden yellow who from their playmakers in Phil Foden, Ellen Haaland, and then Kevin De Bruyne. I don't know. A best expect on Obotu now will bring that kind of form against Paris Saint-Germain away in the Nyumbre. And to an extent that you would have two of the best managers in European football in Luis Enrique and a Pep Guardiola and so on the touch lines. I bet of my game why much more exciting. Baby now no camp about the missing players and the two teams Obotu win as far as the fixture is concerned. And if a log now it does not really tell the quality of clubs I want to be anyway. Because I call her City or a 24th position. I call her PSG I bet or 26th position. I cooked at 8 points and I cooked at 7 points. You're not funny. I bet it is not that funny. But once upon a time, there were two rich families from Asia. Now Wolbe try there, Wolbe dominating European football. And a worker with fear Wobeya, a coco for Paris Saint-Germain, a clock for Manchester City. City about the Champions League now, but final no twice. Why do you know? Paris Saint-Germain about final no equal 1 year in GB. So for City, the better assistance now, they are, they are there. Achievements in Aba. European dominance, they have done it. What about Paris Saint-Germain? And that leads me to answer the whole zone question of the day and say, they say, me po bipa, and what qualify for the next stage. I bet it should be Paris Saint-Germain. It seems they need it and they want it more than Manchester City, who are in a very trying times. And if they City wanted domestic form, so I bet that to win the Premier League or a very daunting task. But to come in so well and compete for the UEFA Champions League, it is still within their reach. Still no to know why 8 points now walk it on. So what's a Paris Saint-Germain in there? No one win the last game I bet they can do something. But if for Paris Saint-Germain, if they lose today, the last game and away fixture too, that is Stuttgart, you cannot predict it. You don't know what they are going to do with Germany. Because recently they have been really disappointing. Even against Girona in one of the games on the World you have to take the goalkeeper and now all the time with them go no more watch. And now can we be the winner that makes 7 points now. So this is in confidence so I struggle and if a City form now what they been in their last now or 2 draws and 4 wins. According to Manchester City now on no 2 draws and 4 wins and Paris Saint-Germain no 1 draw and 5 wins. And if one of 5 wins now 4 of them has come in the last that is 5. 1 of 5 wins 4 has come in the last 5. So back at one form also the French Cup and then also the French Oral Ligue. But they call for the head-to-head between the two sides now. City win in the move na about 4 wins a draw and a win for club what for no Paris Saint-Germain. So going up and coming to play them this particular evening I'm looking at how the materials and the Luis Enrique all at his disposal Obotu na combine one bring the best out of them. Say you compare qualities on paper there. Nka woje says that is Donnarumma leba. Nederson so ba. Ebekele they are like for likes. But if Nuno Mendes, Beraldo, Lucas Hernandez, and then also Ashraf Hakimi with Vitinha in front of them, Fabian Ruiz, and Awari, Emery Zerrin. So in the middle of the park with Bradley Bakola, the left winger, Musa Dui leading the lines, and Ousmane Dembele on the right side. Nabed, they don't come closer to those of the qualities Manchester City with Ederson, Rico Lewis, Ruben Diaz, Manuel Akanji, and Josco Vardiol. Our on Facebook and telling the probable lineups or that to them with Mateo Kovacic, and over the weekend he played one of the best games in his life. Bodu Bekele was just against Ipswich Town. Or Pebibia Yatre, they say, and Ballon d'Or winner would do Nimponua, Obutumwa Shimena. This is the kind of games also the Kovacic know in it. With a support cast from Bernardo Silva and Kevin De Bruyne. Nenya from Savin who full Foden and Ellen Haaland the more coming up against you. I bet they should be able to carry the 3 match 1 point. Meko and a will win or draw for Manchester City. But Mark Mumpade, because the City won ya achieve being the UEFA Champions League Pobi. Emma qualified there in Kamet that is club of Paris Saint-Germain. That is to answer the whole zone question of the day. But with this particular fixture day, I bet I'll go for a win or draw for team that is Manchester City.